ruling on buying and selling and its wisdom. God Almighty permitted buying and selling. God Almighty said, and God has permitted selling and forbidden usury, and the scholars of the Islamic nation unanimously agreed on the permissibility of buying and selling, and that is due to multiple rulings. Goods and commercial offers are distributed among the people. A person may need what his owner has of a commodity or an object. They carry out the process of buying and selling in order to achieve the benefit of both parties. The exchange of benefits can only be reached through buying and selling, and through buying and selling, needs are fulfilled, and every person reaches his goal and desire. For this reason, God Almighty has permitted buying and selling, for the benefit of all people. Pillars of buying and selling. Buying and selling is a contract between two parties, and several pillars must be present in the purchase and sale contract in order for it to be valid and acceptable. It includes the offer, acceptance, and every explicit expression that indicates consent. This corner is the only corner for buying and selling at the tap, and everything else they consider a requirement of buying and selling. The majority of scholars said that the offer is what is issued by the person who owns the ownership, and the acceptance is what is issued by the person who will have the ownership. Owned, bought, their contract is valid in terms of the formula, and buying and selling in the actual form is also valid according to the majority of scholars. That is, by one or both parties, such as the buyer taking his object and then paying the seller its price, so the seller takes the price. With this act, satisfaction is achieved, so the formula is correct. As for the Shafi'is, they said that it is not permissible to sell the abuser and that it is necessary to use explicit words indicative of the sale and purchase contract. The two contractors, they are the seller and the buyer. The seller and the buyer must be present in order for the sale and purchase to be valid. The subject of the contract, that is, the price and the appraiser, that is, the commodity and the commodity's price must be available for the purchase and sale to be valid. Forbidden sales. Palpation sale. If the seller says to the buyer, "Which garment you touch, it belongs to you for such a price," this type of sale is forbidden by God, the Most High, because there is ignorance and deception in the sale contract. Sell pebble. If the seller asks the buyer to throw the pebble and take the garment on which the pebble has fallen at a certain price, then it is a spoiled sale that is not valid. Garage sale. it is the sale of something whose true and inward nature is unknown, such as selling fish in water or birds in the air. Fraud sale, it is a sale that includes any kind of fraud, such as a defect in the sale, unfairness in the price, or the like. Receive stirrups, what it means is an attack on someone who brings a commodity to the market until he sells it, so he tells him that the market is like a lion so that he buys the commodity at a loss, then sells it himself with the money he wants. Sell the monopolist, that is, a seller's refusal to offer the commodity he has in the market until it is lost and its price has increased. Sale on sale or tax on tax, it means that a person tempts the buyer during the option period to cancel the sale, and cancel it in return for selling him a better commodity or at a lower price, and it is also by tempting the seller to cancel the sale in return for buying the commodity from him at a higher price. Sale of impurity, it means that a person increases the price of the commodity offered for sale without intending to buy it, but rather for people to be tempted to buy it for more than its real price. This sale is not permissible, to seduce the buyer. The etiquette of selling in Islam. A person loves for his brother what he loves for himself. The profit from the sale should be acceptable and not obscene. That the seller is honest with the buyer, describing the goods to him in a true manner, away from fraud and deception. That the contracting parties write down the debts and testify to them. That the contracting parties avoid swearing in the purchase and sale contract, even in the case of sincerity. That the contracting parties be characterized by tolerance and ease in buying and selling. That the seller increases alms. That the seller be honest, the trusts are returned to their owners.